Good morning. I'm Vishwanath here from Coorg, and I represent a company called as Biota Coorg Farmer Producer Company. I'm into coffee cultivation since the last 32 years, and I'm a small grower, as I already said, and also I'm a part of a couple of grower associations. So a few years back, I'm talking about year 2017, 2018, and in those years, we have come across a new terminology called as farmer producer company. Initially, we did not think much about it, but slowly we started seeing the government of India is giving a lot of importance to create these FPOs, and the target was about 10,000 FPOs in a year's time. That's huge. And what we thought is then there has to be something about this. So, in one of our meetings, we were able to attend a seminar where Niti Ayog, the then one of the key person, Mr. Ramesh Kant was there. He was also mentioning about it. Then we thought, yes, this we need to explore. We need to understand what it is and take it further. Then we came to know FPO is a new entity wherein it will have the freedom of how a company is run in a cooperative sector. There are certain opportunities which are given for cooperative sector like immunity to direct taxes in the initial years. So in the same way that all those initiatives or all those freebies which FPO that cooperative societies get, that was made possible to be available to FPO, from cooperative to FPO. So this is what it is. So then what we thought, then we need to formulate, we need to understand there has to be a business model, what we need, what we can do after floating an FPO. 10 of us who have been working in different fields, like what we thought is 10 very progressive growers who have a very keen understanding about the coffee market in the current global scenario. We came together, started discussing, and we created a business model. And then what we need to do is we need to have members as our partners. So that is the initiative. So year 2020, 2019, we started having communication with our keen interest growers who also understand the ethos of formulation of an FPO and everything. So we discussed with them, and we were able to bring in about 70 members in the year one. Yes, for a FPO model, the basic minimum numbers what they were looking at was 300, but given the fact that the business model what we are operating is slightly different from a simple collective. So we wanted to have the synergy, we wanted to have the homogeneity in the thinking of the members. We went a little slow. Yes, it has helped us. And what I would like to mention here is our business model is slightly different from the rest, wherein in our FPO, the members pool coffee, they don't sell coffee to us directly. They pool in the sense our members every year upon harvest, they will update us about how many bags they would like to pool with us or how many metric tons of coffee. And we collect them, then we segregate them into different cup scores because coffee in the global scenario has a varied price structure for different coffees. Even though Indian coffee is considered as a commodity, but there is a niche market there that few growers, exporters have already been working on it. We thought we will get into that bracket of not being a commodity seller, being a premium and a specialty coffee selling company. I'm talking about green coffee. It is not roast and ground coffee, not to the next level. So we needed to provide them the standard operating practices. What happens is if everybody starts processing their coffees in varied forms, then we will have the challenge of grouping them together. We can't have n number of groups because we can't have very small micro lots. That will become very difficult to sell. So what we did is we provided our members with a standard operating protocols. They started following that from the year one itself. And I'm happy to tell you, the government of India has also created a lot of leverages in the recent time. And also, year 2020, I'm talking about COVID. Even in that time, Our activity was allowed because it is agriculture in nature. And also, what we were able to do is in the year one itself, we started operating from February. From July onwards, we started exporting our coffee, green coffee. In the very first year of operation, we exported about 200 tons of coffee. So that was possible because our directors were, were experts in this field. This is also important for an FPO. If the directors or the people who are running the show are not well equipped to run it, then it will be a major challenge to run in future. So we were able to export. First 2 years we just we wanted to have a story saying that Biota Coorg Farmer Producer Company can export. And to date, like we have done close to about 30 containers, and I'm talking about in the 4 years of operation, we did about 30 containers. Initial first 2 years, we were focusing on commodity coffee as a commodity. Year 3 and year 4, we only sold our coffees to those companies who are buyers of premium coffee and who have a keen eye for the quality. We wanted to get out of the bracket of commodity, coffee as a commodity, because there is a leverage for these type of coffees in the market. We were able to get that. And now we are happy to share with you all that we are in the 5th year of operation, and this year already we have contracts which we have already signed to be shipped in the month of May and June, and we are happy about our progress, even though it took about 4 to 5 years for us to reach here, but still it was worth it. Now, can we sit here all our life only doing this? What we also felt is there is a niche market for roast and ground coffee all over the globe. But the quality is the key there. As I already updated, Biota had that enabler. Our growers were used to this FPO, like norms and other things and the SOPs. They started giving us very good coffees with high cup scores, or what we call it as fine robustas and specialty arabicas. So then what we did, we have to take it to the next level. We have to get down to roast and ground activity. And yes, what we felt is it is better to create an opportunity both in India, also overseas. So we started sending our samples to overseas customers. Initially, it was difficult for us because we also did not understand what really they wanted to have. But finally, we were able to have our foot in the door, and we are I'm happy to share with you that on roast and ground front also we slowly started making progress. Now, what happens is we were good in roast and that's green coffee sale, but we also wanted to have the leverage for roast and ground activity. We did not have the required right kind of expertise to connect to those people in the overseas market. Roast and ground is a very different business. So in that vacuum, we were able to meet Hive Organics, and with them we were able to build very good synergy, and we started taking their help in getting into the roast and ground activity. And we also want to explore the market in the domestic market also. We are also in touch with few more entities here, and what we feel is the future of coffee is specialty coffee, premium coffee, because slowly the coffee drinking appetite of our incoming generation, the new generation, what I'm talking about, is slowly changing. They are not on the regular filter coffee today. They are ready to pay about 200 to 300 rupees to a cup if the coffee is good. That is why we see a lot of cafe chains are coming up all over the country, and it is gaining a lot of traction and momentum year on year. So we would like to be there. We would like to be a player there as a farmer producer company, directly from farmer to the end customer, with complete traceability of the coffees. And till date, Biota has kept we have kept our accounting system very transparent, and the grower gets the maximum benefit. It is the grower doesn't sell, as I already told you, the grower doesn't sell the commodity to us. Grower pools it with us. we do the processing, we do the sale, and we deduct the expenses what is incurred. And by keeping a very small corpus for the company, we hand it over the entire amount of money based on the quality and the grade what the grower has pulled to him. That is the reason why we were able to sustain our members for the past 4 years, and we are going strong in the fifth year. And more synergies are required, because with our capabilities, there is a limit. There will be a limitation of how much we can grow, and the scale up can only happen provided we have synergies like companies like Highway Organics, and Biota is willing to be in that front in the long run. And we are not a we don't feel that, like by doing synergy with companies, like we will not grow. But what we feel is, to grow we have to synergize, we have to get into the right people and grow faster. That's about it. Thank you very much.